Okay, this is my first YouTube experience that my grandson has set up. This is a rodent repellent. This one is a strobe light or a ultrasound. The best one you can buy is called Rid-A-Rat, R-I-D-A-R-A-T. I've put them on new vehicles. It'll keep those big old rats from getting up in there and doing lots of damage. We're going to put this on. This is an easy one to put on. This one is not magnetic back. The Rid-A-Rat is magnetic back. But on this particular car, doesn't really matter because everything's plastic on it. You won't find any metal to click it to. So we're going to have to use little bungees to put it on there. And all you got to do, you got two wires. One goes on the hot, one goes on the cold. It'll use just barely a fraction of any electricity. I've put these on vehicles that I hadn't started in 2 months, and it'll completely keep the rats away. I was told about this by a Chevrolet dealership mechanic at the back, and he said, you won't have problems. I put it on vehicles, and it kept them off. I also forgot to put it on brand new vehicles and had $4,000 worth of damage. So the first thing we want to do, this particular plug is a 10 millimeter. Just loosen it up enough to slide this under there. Slide it under the nut. Tighten it back down. This is the ground side. And truthfully, should have put the hot side on first. Same thing on this one. Slide it under the peg. When I plug this in, you ought to see a strobe every once in a while. See the little blue green light at the top? That's the thing strobing. And that just works just like the ones we used to put in the house, and they'd keep them out of the house. This will keep rats in this area. I would put at least 2 on one and 3 if you can. I had a Chevrolet pickup that'd eat the wires on the top of the gas tank, and I've got to run one back to it. But these right here will put out enough strobe to where in the dark, those rats will leave and run off. Okay, now we have to attach this thing, and the best place to attach it is up in here. We're going to zip tie to this airflow to the filters, and I think it'll be perfectly fine there. Doesn't need to touch anything that it can rub on, which I don't think this will. This particular rodent repellent, this particular kind, they're only about $12, $12. The good ones, the Rid-A-Rat, is like $40 a piece. Well worth the money. The others, I bought these because I had a bunch of other vehicles. You can put these things on tractors, bulldozers, skid steers. You can put it on any vehicle. They're well worth the money, and they will keep the rodents away from the thing. Or at least the experience I've had, because I've spent thousands of dollars in repairs. I put these on, I didn't have that problem. I bought 2 new vehicles and forgot to put these on, had $4,000 worth of damage right off the bat. Put those 2 new ones on it, haven't had any problems since. But these little things, you can get them on Amazon. Go to Rid-A-Rat and it'll bring up all the different kind of companies of it. You can put you some cheap ones on like this one. You can put your Rid-A-Rat one on, which is like about $40, $45. They're still well worth the money. The next ones I buy, I've already bought 4 or 8 of the Rid-A-Rat. Next ones I'm gonna buy is gonna be the Rid-A-Rats because it's worth spending the extra money for. And this should keep rodents out of your vehicles. This one should have this one here. It should have another one over there, possibly one up under the motor. The one with the Ritter Rat has plenty of long wires to go back there. This particular one, the wire's not very long at all. Okay, that's about it.